Hello everybody and welcome to the Retro Robbins Show. Well, today we're going to review two games, and one of them's an absolute classic but kind of forgotten about because it was later years. Now, this game's a multi-load game, and even with 128k you still have to load little bits of sections, which makes it pretty much forgettable because most people just want games that are there and there's no problem. Okay, nowadays snap file will automatically load the next level for you, but only what, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, we didn't really have that option, did we? Or maybe was it further back than that and somebody got around that even earlier? I don't know, but I knew that I kind of went off it because I couldn't load it all in one go. So where's this game from? Well, it's from Ocean, and it was reviewed, and this is getting close to the end of the demise of Crash, in their number 92 edition. Remember, they got briefly cut apart of 98, and I was so looking forward to the 100th edition of Crash, but nevertheless we got there in the end, didn't we? So it doesn't matter, even though it's not like the good old days, is it? But we have to wait a while for each edition now, but it's an annual, so it almost makes up for it. And Chris, by the way, you do an excellent job. So this was number 92, September 1991. Wow, brilliant, just after Italia 90, which was okay, I suppose. I want a bet, I think. Oh, maybe. What game are we talking about? Well, I'll give you the rating first, see if you can guess, because it is a Crash Smash. So, presentation. Oh, it's not a Crash Smash. Yes, it is a Crash Smash. Yes, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's not a Crash Smash. My mistake. I do apologise. I'm getting ahead of myself. Never mind, eh? Couple of things. Oh, yes, quickly, before I carry on. One or two of you have been asking me what is that LED display at the back. Well, it is, in fact, one of those. The time box. It's pretty good. I love it. It's a Bluetooth speaker effectively, but with more bells and whistles. You can program your own 8-bit graphics on it if you like. You can do, there's a lot you can do with it, to be honest. Yeah, it's not cheap though, but boy does it come nice. If you look inside the box, it's almost, well, professionally done, you know, almost like an expensive Samsung mobile phone or Nokia mobile phone. So yeah, they're worth the money, but I like them. Not only that, they're an alarm clock as well. Gets me out of bed in the morning when I need to get out of bed to go to work, etc. Right, so back to the rating. And if you haven't worked out what the game is already, it's on the screen ready because I've had to load it via a tap file because for some wrong reason my snapshot wasn't working. So I thought I'd preload it ready. Presentation 81%, graphics 85%, which is pretty good. Getting ahead of myself. Zoom lens. Sound 82%, playability 79%, addictive quality is 80%. So its overall rating was 82%. Well, it's 8% short of a Crash Smash. So what game are we talking about? Of course we're talking Ocean's Darkman. Much anticipated, and in fact, there was the ad. And the logo is much the same as the ad. And the loading screen is virtually the same as the ad. Very good loading screen. We'll have to take a look at that another time because I want to get as much as I can in 10 minutes today. So, without hesitating too long, let's have a look at the game itself and give it the Retro Robbins treatment. Is it as good as that rating? Is it better? Or is it perhaps even worse? And here we go. And I do apologise as I'm moving out of the way of the camera so I can see the screen. Otherwise, I'm looking at you all the time. So this is me playing. Enter your name, high score. Oh, great. That fits nicely, doesn't it? So, first of all, you can redefine the keys. We love it when we can redefine keys because it makes games so much better. Don't know why every game doesn't have the option, but not every game probably hasn't got the memory. However, this is pretty good. Darkman. Straight away you can see nice big Darkman presentation there. Like colour of the ocean there. Sort of a more darker coloration than normal, but yeah, it's nicely done. So let's play the game, shall we, and see what we think. Going to mute it because this one does have its own AY sound. You probably can't hear that at the moment, so let me just quickly whip forward and I'll turn it up for you. Well, even at full loudness. Even at full loudness, it's not very loud. I think it's my toast rack, to be honest. It's seen better days. I do abuse my toast rack. Yes, the computer of today's choice is my 128K toast rack. So, let's have a look at the game. And that's just a great touch, like a little printer prompt. Remember that on the World of Sport? And you used to go. This is the sort of thing that they was doing. And it's effectively a beat 'em up where you're walking along. Whoops, that's what I was doing wrong. And as you kill each one of the baddies, you get to move along each section. Whoops. Nice colourful go. Oh, you see, I had to jump over the dog there, but I couldn't avoid the bullet, so. And he takes a lot of energy off you, that dog does, I tell you. Well, this is just one where you just keep going and just have to jump over things that are thrown across the screen. Oh, come on. It's not a bad timing, isn't it? And if you don't kill all the baddie guys, you don't get to go any further, so you have to kill them off. It's a bit like a rather larger version of Renegade, but there's more to it than that, and as you get further and further in the game, you'll see. Good use of large sprites. Bit unfair on the advising of the bullets, because you can't jump over a dog and avoid a bullet at the same time, no matter how hard you try. Scrolling, I'm afraid it could have done better. It's not like a continuous scrolling. It's almost like a blocky movement, but that's probably due to the limitations of the Spectrum itself. On this occasion, you know, there's only so much they can do. And there you go, I've died. So, did I beat my last high score that I played before I even started this video? Probably not. So, what do I think? Well, graphically, yes, it's very good. Plenty of levels. Unfortunately, it is a multi-load game, and even with the technology of today, you've still got to load the multi-levels. Let's have a bit of sound, shall we? But that's Darkman by Ocean. Do I think it's good? Yes. Do I think it's better than 82%? Yes. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So to me, it was good enough to be a Crash Mash, but I disagreed with Crash, and I really rarely do that. I'll review another game in another short video in a moment or two, but in the meantime, if you do enjoy my content and you've enjoyed this one, this is for you subscribers. I'm going to leave this one to you to watch, and you want to see me review any particular game, please nominate a game and I'll review it for you. I've already done the Great Escape for somebody and gave them my review on it, but in the meantime, for me, Retro Robbins, thank you for watching. Take care. Have a nice working week or weekend, depending on when you watch this video. And please, as always, subscribe, share and like. Bye bye for now from Retro.